Hello viewers and my dear students. Welcome to session 5 on one-dimensional problems analysis. Here I'll be giving you a demo on one-dimensional bar analysis concentrating on savedb and resumedb commands of ANSYS Release 14. As you know, in the first 4 sessions, I have covered the problem in all respect and we have done theoretically and we have verified using ANSYS also. Now here, one very important command, savedb and resumedb, which will be very helpful in ANSYS, that I am going to demonstrate in this problem. Okay, the entire problem I do taking the care of taking the help of savedb and resumedb. You see here, the problem is this, as you know, the problem is this, the same problem we have done already. Please understand, we have done already. We have got the solutions. It has matched with the theoretical answers. Everything is over. Now, the same problem, I'll do it again and I'll concentrate on the save and resume DB commands. See here. Okay, now I'll go here and I have created a fresh log file as you see here. This you know already, list log file. Okay, a fresh log file has been created. Okay, and one dimensional problem, and that is whatever I given one dimensional problem, problem 1, that is change title also I given. This is already there. Okay, and that is up till here you know already how exactly to do. Okay, that means first I have gone for change job name. I change job name to BG7. Okay, then change title also I have done, and one dimensional problem 1 I have done. I just done these things you know already. Up till here it is done. And see here, now I'll go for preferences. Please understand, structural. Okay. Okay. This is the first thing what you know. Preprocessor, element type, add, edit, delete, add. I've told you, you have to use 3D finite STN 180 plain, that is link 180. Just say okay. Okay, link 180 element has been obtained. Then you just say close. Then you go for real constants, add, edit, delete, add, okay you do. Then area is, first one is 900, you put 900, okay. Then just say apply. Then second area is 2, this is 600, I think it is 600, okay. This also you do, let's say okay. That means 2 real constants. Set 1 and set 2 are done, you just say close. Okay, set 1 is for steel, set 2 is for aluminum. Then in the same way go for material properties, material models, structural, linear, elastic, isotropic. In that way, you feed 2E5. Okay, this is for steel. Okay, this is material property number 1. Okay, this is 2E5, just say okay. Okay, this you set to 0 only because there is no that is it's only axial loading. Okay, then material, new model you take. Okay, then you enter 0.7 E5 also, 0.7 E5 also you do. Okay, this you do. That means 2 material properties you have added, just material exit. Okay, now you have added 2 material properties. Then after that, you know very well, we are done modeling, create key points in active coordinate system. You see here, 1, as you know, it is 0, 0, 0. Let's say apply. 2, it is 600, 0, 0. You just say apply. Then 3, 600 plus 500, 1100, 0, 0. Let's say okay. That means 3 key points have been created. Now we will connect by lines. Create lines, straight line. You create like this. Join 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. In that way you have done it. Just say okay. Okay. Now as you know, you have created lines. Then we go for meshing. Okay. Meshing. Mesh attributes, very important because you have to make ANSYS understand that this is steel and this is aluminum. For the steel, we have given real constant 1, material 1. For this, real constant 2, material 2. This you will attribute. Mesh attributes, picked lines, pick this line, okay, just say okay, and you just say this is 1, no, 1 and 1 you put. That means this is steel. Apply, you just say, and this one is aluminum. That means 2, real constant 2, material 2. Real constant 2, material 2, okay. This real material 2, real constant 2, you say, just say okay. Okay, now this you have assigned that this is clearly steel, this is clearly aluminum with cross sectional area also. Okay, this you have done. Now, next you go for size controls, manual size, picked lines. This and this you pick. Okay, just say number of divisions 1 only you give. Okay, 1 only you give. Okay, this is 1, this is 1. So that once you mesh it, mesh, lines, pick all, you get only 2 elements because the number of divisions I had given, that is number of divisions 1 only here and here. That is why here one element, here one only element, only 2 elements are created. You just check whether how many elements are created. List elements, you just see only 2 elements are created. Element 1, element 2. Okay, this you understand. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, now you see, you please understand, we have done till meshing. Okay, that is pre-processing stage is done. Okay, pre-processing stage is done. Now solution phase, there you are applying the boundary condition, loading and solution and all that we have to do. Now you just see, I want to demonstrate save dB and resume dB. Let us say I'll save at this stage. Save at this stage means I have not applied the load. Okay, I have not applied the load. I have meshed it. That means if you see here, list elements, if you see, okay, 2 elements are there. But I have not applied the load. Okay, now you see here. Now I'll go for loads, define loads, apply, structural, displacement, on key points. Here, you just say okay, all degrees of freedom 0, just say okay, this you're done. Okay, then you see here, then you go for force moment, on key points or nodes. Anyway, both are same. Okay, then you just say okay. See here, fx. Okay, now actually you have to give 500. No, you have to 500. You give. You give. Let us say by mistake you give 5,000. Okay, 5,000 you give. You give this. Okay, 5,000 you give. Okay, then you do the solution also, where you give that that is instead of 500 you are given 5,000. Okay, then solution, solve, current ls and all that you do. Okay, solution is done, you get. Okay, then you just see you're done. Then we go for general post process, list results, nodal solution, displacement vector sum you do. Now if you see here, your answers are differing. Okay, it should be 0.0016. That means it should have been 10 to the power of minus 3. Is it okay? 0.166 into 10 to the power of minus 3 you should have got. Okay, but now it is 10 to the power of minus 1. That means somewhere these answers are wrong. Then what I'll do, file close. Since I'm not getting the correct answers what I got, I'll just go for list, elements, sorry, list, loads, forces on all key points I'll do. Now you see a 3fx 5,000 I given. Okay, then what I'll do, I have to delete this and all that. Instead of doing all that, what I'll do, I'll just resume dB. Please understand, because I know very well the answers are not matching with the theoretical and all that. I know very well I've gone wrong here because I've applied the wrong load here. Forces on all nodes Okay, or our key point, it is 3 on node number 3. Okay, node number 3, it is 5000 I have applied instead of 500. Okay, that is why what I'll do, I'll just resume DB. I'll just resume DB. Once I resume DB, you see here, we have come to a situation where it was earlier, that is after meshing. List elements, no? List elements, I have come to this stage only. Okay, now, did you follow? Now you have come to this stage where the, that means, that is where after meshing, where exactly we were, we have come to that stage. Okay, now list, loads, if you see here, clearly you can see no forces applied because we had saved before the loading. Before the loading we had saved. That is why if you go for list, loads and forces on all nodes, on all key points, if I do, there are no loads applied. Okay, now did you follow? Here you should understand, I had saved up after meshing. After loading and all that, I had not saved. That is why when I resume DB, after meshing only I got. That is why what I'll do now is I'll reload it. Okay, loads, define loads, apply, structural, displacement, on key points, you take this, just say okay, all degrees of freedom, you arrest it, and then force moment on key points. Here you see, you apply, now you be careful, see here, I would applied 5000, now you 500 you put, now you just say okay. Okay, 500 you put. Now, once you do this, I have corrected here, instead of 5000, now what is 500. Okay, then solution, solve, current ls you do, solution is done. Now you check whether you have got the correct answers or not. Now even if you see here, okay, general post process, list results, nodal solution, displacement vector sum, if you give, now it is correct. 0.1667 into 10 to the power of minus 2 is 0.0016 and then 0.7619 into 10 to the power of minus 2, that is 0.0073 we have got by theoretical answer. Now it is correctly matching and it is matched with the correct theoretical results. Okay, and also you can clearly verify even reaction solution also you see. Reaction solution, if you see all items, okay, now you see at node 1 it is minus 500. Okay, this is one very important feature of that. That is where in case you get a doubt, instead of changing, instead of deleting and all that, you just resume DB, you go to the stage where you had already earlier saved, it will go to that particular stage, and then you start correcting whatever you want to do, you do it. Okay, then after this, you see here, even element table data also, that is, you know that, element table, define table, okay, add by sequence number SMIC1 for SMIC1 and then by sequence number LS1 also you take it. This you say, this is LS1 is for axial stress, SMIC1 is for member forces. Just say close. Okay, once you do list results, element table data, SMIC1 and LS1 you take, you see here, you are getting correct answers. Member 1 force is 500 only, member 2 also, aluminum also 500, and LS1 as you see it is perfectly 0.555 megapascal Newton per millimeter square, and member 2 aluminum is 0.8333 Newton per millimeter square. In that way you have got the answers right. Okay, that is why this feature of save and resume DB, never forget that since you don't have undo command in ANSYS. Did you follow? That is why keep saving. You should know where exactly the previous saving had been done. If you go to resume DB, previous saving stage you go, and if you have done mistakes elsewhere, you can immediately correct it. Okay, now we have come to the end of session 5. Thank you very much, viewers, for watching. We'll continue in session 6. Thank you very much.